Hello, 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 everyone. How is everyone doing? Strong rally today. 245 basis points so far in the S&P. So that upside did follow through. Nice momentum off the open. But I want to touch on something I forgot to mention this morning. I put the article, and you can do your own search. So this is a Forbes one, but Russell rebalancing. This is pretty much the last. This is the last trading day before it rebalances on Monday. So be aware of that. I'm not going to reiterate the whole article here, but it is in the article section on the Discord server, and you would see the Russell will reconstitution will occur before the market opens the 27th, which is Monday. So this is the last day that everything gets to get in for all its rebalancing, and there'll be huge volume in a number of stocks this afternoon. And we could see interesting moves in the overall market. That's why I wanted to jump on. I forgot to mention it this morning, but also I check out the article. But if you're in some of these stocks or you're trading some of them, like especially I know there's people who trade AMC, Chesapeake Energy, BJ's Wholesale, Macy's. If you want to be aware that there could be some interesting swings and moves this afternoon. Again, the article is in the Discord server. Didn't want people to get caught off guard with that. Yes, that's the hi. Oh boy. Good afternoon, Amit. Oh, I couldn't get my words out. To the moon, baby. Yes, Coco. Hello, Anissa. Welcome. Aloha, Kalani. And look at that super chat from Kalani. Thank you so much. Again, supporting the channel. Hey, Pedro. Don't recognize seeing you before. Welcome to the channel. Good afternoon, Patrick. This is going to be a little lower viewership since we don't just announced it in Discord that I was jumping on. Hopefully, some people will catch up, after the live stream and not get caught off guard by anything. By the way, real quick, if you are new here, please do consider subscribing, ringing that bell, and hitting the like button, and coming back and checking us out more often. Well, since we're here, just take a look at some stuff. Again, S&P broke with momentum on that open. Here we go. Bro, I got the 4-hour bars. See, remember I was talking breakout range, strong momentum. First 5 minutes, you got the pause bar. Then the next move is the fantastic one, follow through, and then it just continued. Now it's stair-stepping higher. Remember, we switched to the 15-minute rotation zone this afternoon, so I'd be watching that, especially if we do get a little pullback. Right now, on the bigger picture, we're against the daily rotation zone, so remember I said that's where I was expecting to return with the gap fill. Not yet quite to the full gap fill. The full gap fill is 4,030.50, and so far the high has been 38.94. So remember, the full gap fill is to the close. So that would be my target on a push higher this afternoon. Again, this has gone pretty far, pretty fast. If you want to use minor harmonics, since we're pausing right now, those are your minor harmonics, about 39.03, 39.12 in those areas. Those could be used for some profit taking or ratcheting up the stop. And then remember also, see the gap fill, the next major key area is 39.21. 39.21. Now we have this gap. Hold on, let me just double check something and make sure I had the right level. The close on this is 3,950. Sorry, I was looking at the high. 3,950, so we're just off from there. So above 3,950, then 3,904 would be the next level I'd utilize. NASDAQ pulling back just a bit, but remember you still have a clear path, and coming up and tagging that harmonic that we had from this morning. You see, did I update that one? No, I think I updated that after. Where that harmonic came from, if you're trying to follow along from home, the harmonic was down here. I bumped it up to this little flat area, so that was from the lows on the 16th to the highs, and then right before the breakout move, and that's where that harmonic came from. Just wanted to show you how I got that, and that pretty much knocked out the highs so far. With this, I wouldn't use the big harmonics anymore, but for your minor levels this afternoon, if it does retake these highs, again, remember the retest of the highs are going to be key, then 12,117, 12,151. All right, and we are still in a clear path move higher. Cycle's getting very toppy, so I'm going to be watching starting next week for a potential at least consolidation or rollover play. Dow is the full gap fill on the Dow is 31,359. So far, the high is 31,355, and the rotation zone is 31,397. So that's my next little push higher, and same difference with the Dow. I'd use this area to this flat little pausing area. So 31,417, 31,489. You are welcome. Hello, Sasha. You are welcome, Warren. So again, Russell rebalancing. Don't miss that this afternoon. I'm not going to cover every market right now. By the way, remember the 10-year, which we covered. Boom, back down. Intervention. Bitcoin, by the way, still, does not still bode particularly well for Bitcoin. Still a lot of selling pressure in there. Especially with Bitcoin's up like 12 basis points and the NASDAQ's up 248 basis points. S&P closed the gap. Did it officially close the gap? What was the high? Let me just double check. No, 94. It has not officially closed the gap yet. Qs, you're in pretty heavy. The Qs, again, for the minor levels here. The next, we got that gap fill. We're coming up against to that key open. The next minor level I'd use on the push higher is this high 294.87, and then we can fine tune that with 294.87. Then you have a play for potentially next week. The minor stuff would be, I don't know if these levels will come into play right now today. So your next key major area on a push higher is 295.05. If you need very minor levels up on your Qs, those are the levels I'd use: 295.05, 296.69. If we peter out this afternoon, this is where you use reverse harmonics, and those are very minor. And then for next week, if you're asking for then, the next area that I target is this other, we have another gap left behind, and that is at the close at 299.40. So that's, if you get follow through on Monday or Tuesday next week, that would be your next major target. Yes, stocks are up. Good. Welcome, Benny. So is that a request, FJB? FJB. I don't know. Time is short or too late? I would not be shorting into this afternoon. I would not be shorting into this afternoon if you're not trailing a stop already. Though there could be another breakout play again this afternoon, so keep that in mind. There's no topping signal yet, so I wouldn't put on a short just because there's no topping signal. Remember, watch your 15-minute rotation zone after. See how it's hugging it? Now, if you get the push up and then you triggered a potential double top, but that's the only reversal, but we don't have that yet. It hasn't pushed up enough, at least on the NASDAQ, and there's nothing on the S&P. It's just hugging this rotation zone. If you want a little early warning sign, watch if you start seeing closes below about 38.87, but we're going into lunchtime right now. We're in lunchtime right now. I'm really going to be watching between 2 and 2:30 Central Time for another play going into this afternoon. I just wanted to mention that really reason I came on. Oh, and another thing, the afternoon session might be, I don't know what time. It's probably going to be quicker. My washing machine broke. And I just got a notice from the service technician, only a 5-year-old washing machine. So from the service technician, they're targeting between 3 and 4. The live stream's at 3:30, so the live stream might be delayed. I might try to jump on earlier, right after the close, if he's going to be closer to 3:30, or it would have to be really quick later. All right? No, Tesla's a mega cap. It's not in the Russell. Not that I know of. Tesla. Oh, by the way, I just want to jump on. I'd have to look. You can do a scan. You can do a scan of all the Russell components. Target for Tesla on an afternoon resumptive rally is 742.88. So he broke out of that flag pattern with the gap open and it's just chugging higher again. Oh, I wanted to cover a couple other things. Sorry, I'm jumping around. Google, again, hit the full double target, so hopefully some people could take advantage of that. Remember, nice trigger, sideways move, gave plenty of opportunities to get in, and we got that full trigger. Microsoft, not yet the full trigger, but did fill this gap. And that was, I was focused on the second target with the gap fill, so just wanted to hit that. There still could be some upside play in that. It's pulled back a bit. What else do I want to cover? Sorry, I've been all over the place. I'm still going to watch to see if this triggers, but this is NVIDIA, which is a nice little momentum play, but now I'm going to see if that bigger double triggers. Tesla's being added. All right, thank you. Thank you for clarifying that, Lauren. I did not have that information in front of me. That's why we have a wonderful community. So yes, Sashi, there you got the answer from Lauren. It is being added to the Russell 1000. So you could see some interesting price action in Tesla then also this afternoon. I didn't finish going into the close all my research. Well, with that, I got to jump. Again, thank you for being here. Hope you took advantage of some of those mega cap plays. Let's see, Apple reversing off the 50. So this is going to be interesting because some of these mega caps are not out. They're starting to pull back after key targets were hit. So do keep that in mind, and also the heat map. I mean, they've run substantially, but we are in a very red day, so I'm going to watch for that potential follow through this afternoon. With that, I'm going to metas to value stock. Thank you, Lauren. Again, put this, if you're in Discord, everybody share this information. I have to go deal with some things. Didn't want anybody to get blindsided. And I'll try to put in Discord and fine-tune the time when I will jump on after the close. Bye.